What's up, guys? Today we are going to give our final review and our real, true, honest opinion on the Icon Ratchet. There's been a ton of videos. We did a video on our first impression. If you hadn't seen that, I'll put a card right up here. That way you guys can look at that if you missed it. We've had the Ratchet for 3 weeks and we've put it through some paces and we're going to give you our thoughts on it. I'll go last. We'll get Bill to go and Wally to go, and that way you get 3 different opinions. We have not discussed this with each other prior to this video, and I told everybody, hey, shoot it straight. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, because we are not sponsored by Icon. We're not sponsored by Harbor Freight. I pay for this Ratchet out of my own pocket. So it's a completely unbiased reviews. So there you go. All right, guys, so y'all stick around because this one will be pretty interesting.
You know, I was kind of skeptical about it when Clay first started talking about the Icon Ratchet, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's got one. We've used it. I really like it. Like this time of year, this would make an awesome Christmas present for somebody. For the price, 40 bucks. You're not out a whole bunch of money. Take good care of it. I think it'll last you a long time. I'll probably end up buying one myself before long.
My thoughts on the Icon. For the money, absolutely worth it. You can buy 5 of these to one snap-on roughly. I guess what I really don't care much for would be the handle, but they do come in a soft grip. Have to get one of them to figure out how it is. But what I really like about it, real fine tooth, really fine tooth, and narrow head. Everybody else don't agree with me on this one, but non-locking, Lord yes. That gives a thumbs up for me. Like I said, I mean, even for 40 bucks, even if you snap it, oh well, get you another one. That still costs half the other ones, but luckily they'll warranty these son of a guns. I've had issues with it. They hadn't, where it actually locked up on me a couple of times, but I have had other Ratchets do that right there. You just gotta, blow past it and she works again. But I'd give them a good job on that right there. I'd have one, easy. I guess that's my 2 cents on it.
All right, guys, so those of y'all that's watched my channel for a while know that I have had some issues with Harbor Freight tools, and I have been guilty of talking bad about Harbor Freight. I've referred to them as garbage freight, horrible freight, several other names. But with that being said, Icon came out, Harbor Freight, they did a good job on this one. To be honest with you, I'm still going to say this is the best Ratchet that you can buy for $40. There's going to be a lot of people that agree or disagree, and there's going to be some people that hate Harbor Freight. There's some diehard Snap-on guys, or Matco, or Mac, or Cornwell, or whatever your flavor of choice of the week is on your tools. But when you boil all the meat off the bone for $40, this is a phenomenal Ratchet. It's a good buy for the money. You guys have seen the video where we put it on the Snap-on truck with a cheater bar on the torque meter, and we took it up way higher than a 3/8 Ratchet should ever go. That said a lot. We didn't have any issues in the head. Now this Ratchet is one of the recall Ratchets. I'll be honest with you, it don't bother me enough that I say, hey, I gotta carry this thing back to Harbor Freight and get another one. I think it's cool that Harbor Freight is offering the take it back. They give you a Ratchet now, and then when they fix the issues with this one, they're going to actually give you another Ratchet. So you would have 2 Ratchets for 40 bucks. We've abused this Ratchet, like abused it, and it's taken it, and it still works just like new. We did have a little issue with it hanging up when you go to switch gears, but all you have to do is loosen it just a little bit, shake it, and she's going in the other direction. I feel that Harbor Freight has filled in the void that Sears left. It was nice back in the days of Sears to go in Sears on a Saturday evening or even on a Sunday and be able to shop for tools and get a pretty decent tool for a pretty decent amount of money. And Sears took that away. So I know they've come back out with the Craftsman line and they're selling them at Lowe's and this and that, but it's still not the same as it was before. And I believe that Harbor Freight stepped up the game. They stepped up to the plate. They come out with these Icon tools and they've done a great job on it. I'm a fan of them. I'm definitely going to be getting a set of the metric ratcheting wrenches. I think for the money, you can't go wrong. I play with them in the store. I do own a set of snap-ons. We'll do a video on it. That way you guys can look at it. But I give Harbor Freight 2 thumbs up on the Icon line. I definitely think it's well worth the money. So if you guys haven't looked at them or you're on the fence about them, you know, it's 40 bucks. At the end of the day, you're not breaking the bank, and Harbor Freight's got an excellent return policy. If you're not happy with it, take it back. What have you lost other than the gas there? But I definitely believe they did a really good job on these ratchets. I feel like Harbor Freight's going in the direction that every person in America is kind of looking for. You know, we all work hard for money. We want a decent tool. Not everybody can afford Snap-on, and this is a great thing to fill in that gap. I'm probably one of the biggest Snap-on fans as far as a lot of people would consider. I do love Snap-on tools, but I definitely think that Icon, they've done a good job on this. They really have. You know, my hat is off to Harbor Freight for going out on the limb, so to speak, to spend this kind of money to develop a line of tools. And even it's a gamble for them, you know, when you're used to going in Harbor Freight paying 15, 20 bucks for something, and they've got something hanging there that's, you know, between $40 to $60, you know, that's a risk for them to invest that kind of money on a tool line too. And I think they've done their homework. I think they made a good product. So my hat's off to you, Harbor Freight. You're filling that void that we all miss when Sears closed down. So anyway, guys, that's our official review of the Icon Ratchet. You heard Bill's opinion, you heard Wally's opinion, and this is my opinion. One thing I would like to say, Harbor Freight, if y'all ever decide to redesign this ratchet, let's throw a locking flex head in there like the Matco. That way it's here, it's small, it don't get in the way of everything. I would love to see a locking flex head. I don't want to see the locking flex head like the gear wrench has got, that's just got the little detents. I want it to actually lock and stay there. And that way when you're putting pressure on it, you're not getting the wiggle. But you guys did a great job. Hopefully we'll see the locking flex head one day. All right, guys, so that's my video this week. Hopefully you liked it. If you do, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. Y'all have a great week. Catch you next time.